Hey, today is about self-worth, and for all those who feel like you are dumb, that you're not worth it, that you're just a bother to other people, just know that, you know, I've been there. But the way to get out of there is realizing that you don't stay like that. You don't have to stay dumb. You don't have to stay worthless. It's all in your mind, but at the same time, you kind of have to prove to yourself, not to others, that you're worth it. And it's simple. It involves learning things, learning about basically that you can get better at whatever it is that you are not good at, and appreciating life. For me, it was knowing that I could get good grades in school, and that I actually, you know, there's stuff in science class that I do like, and that you're just unique. You're unique, and you don't have to be like the rest of your friends or the way your family wants you to be. Ultimately, you have to make yourself happy. So do the things that make you happy. Build that confidence in yourself, and start believing in yourself. Like, root for yourself and be like, do things that make you feel good about yourself. You could start with a small book. Like, hey, there's this book that interests me. Finish that book. Like, oh, I could finish a book. Small steps. But you cannot be impatient. You gotta be patient with yourself and know to trust the path that you want to make, that you want to pave for yourself. So self-worth is the worth you give yourself. Self-esteem is esteem you give yourself, not others. You can't not let others tell you your worth. Self-worth comes from yourself. You decide. So if you decide you're not worth it, others are not going to think you're worth it. You have to respect yourself in order for others to respect you. Otherwise, they're just going to step on you. How do you respect yourself? Is you don't let people step all over you. Have priorities over other people's plans. If somebody says like, hey, come with me to this, and you can't, and you don't want to, just don't. Pon tu pie, put your leg down, and do what makes you happy. Respect your time, respect your body. A good way to start is, you know, going to the gym, not to look good, but to like de-stress, and build a routine that involves consistency and discipline to prove to yourself that you can stick to something and not give up. And that shows maturity, and that demonstrates that you're reliable. When you're a reliable person, you can trust yourself, and you can trust your judgments, and when you make decisions, you're sure of it. You're sure of your decision, and you're not asking other people to tell you what to decide. And that's where I used to be. I used to tell people to tell me what to do, and I used to be so indecisive, like incredibly indecisive. Like just right now, I'm looking back at how indecisive I was. I couldn't tell my mom yes or no. I would always say maybe, I don't know, I think so. I would hardly ever be like, yes, that's what I want. And be sure, like that's the best part about self-worth and self-esteem is doing things because you decided to do them, not because somebody else decided. When somebody else decides your faith, it's one of the worst feelings ever. I think it's, for me, it's like, and especially when it's something you don't want to do. So that's a really good reason to, you know, build that self-worth. Read books, know that you are in control and that nothing bad's gonna happen if you don't listen to others, that you could eventually walk away. You know, yeah, there are some situations where there's abuse and stuff like that, but you need to maybe pick up a book that teaches you self-empowerment and, you know, make you build that courage. It's okay to seek help from professionals that have written books on the subject, on whatever situation you're in, and that will probably change your life. Okay, I don't have all the answers, I hardly have any, I just have my own experience. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.